Okay, so here is how you can work out even if you're on holiday. This workout is going to train your whole entire body and you don't need a single piece of equipment for this workout. You can literally do this workout anywhere, and that's why it's great if you're on holiday right now and don't have access to any equipment. First of all, I just want to cover why calisthenics training, and obviously you have to do calisthenics and bodyweight training because you don't have any access to weights, but why this style of training isn't even that bad if you want to make gains. And the main reason why it isn't even that bad and it's kind of good is because you just can't overcomplicate it. When you do a push-up, and I'm going to explain decline push-ups in this video because I believe it's the best exercise for you to do if you have zero equipment, but it's incredibly difficult to overcomplicate these exercises, and because they're compound exercises, so when you're doing your press-up, you're targeting your chest, shoulders and your tricep at the same time. Compound exercises are brilliant for building your whole pushing muscles, and it's much quicker as well. Anyway, the first exercise which I think you should do is the decline push-up. In order to do the decline push-up, all you have to do is just find some sort of elevation to put your feet on. There is no excuse. This can be a chair, a bed, this can be that sort of patio that I've got in my garden there, but which you're seeing on screen. It can be anything. You'll find one in your house or in your garden or whatever. But the point is, when you do some elevations to your press up, it's going to do two things. It's going to A, make the exercise harder, and B, it's going to make the exercise more upper chest focus as opposed to just lower chest. And these two are brilliant because it biases your upper chest more, which is way more important for your aesthetics. And it also means that obviously it depends on how strong you are, but you don't have to do as many reps as you would of a flat press up. It's basically the exact equivalent of doing an incline press as opposed to a dumbbell press in the gym. The way that I think you should train the decline push-up is just basically go to failure. It doesn't really matter how many reps you do that much because you're on holiday and stuff. Half reps or full reps doesn't really matter. You should feel your chest working quite nicely, and just do maybe 2 or 3 sets of this. You don't want to cause too much fatigue, but you also want to get that nice muscle building stimulus, which you will get from the incline push-up. Now the next exercise is going to target your back and bicep muscles, and it's my favorite exercise personally, but obviously we don't have much equipment here, so we're not going to do the exercise perfectly, but we're going to try our best. So the exercise that I think you should do for your back and bicep muscles is the pull-up, obviously, because I've talked about on my channel how it's the best exercise in the world for your back and biceps. But how do we do it if we don't have access to a pull-up bar? You can see me on the screen here doing 3 pull-ups. There really is no excuse. You can find a pull-up bar almost anywhere. Big problem with trying to find pull-up bars in places is that a lot of the material of the sort of overhanging wood or whatever, stone or whatever it is, it just hurts your hand and it's kind of annoying. So I think doing it on a tree is a great option if you have access to a tree, obviously. What you could do, which I wish I had done, is take rings on holiday. So obviously gymnastic rings are absolutely brilliant because you can do, this solves the issue of not having anywhere to do pull-ups and dips, because you can even do dips if you have rings, and you can just hang them over a tree or hang them anywhere and you can get a great workout in. But if you don't have rings, you're going to have to improvise. So either just take rings on your holiday or just try your best to find a place. The whole purpose of this video was just to show you that there is really no excuse and you can work out anywhere if you want to. And you have to just be innovative when you try to find a place for your pull-up bar. Okay, so the third and final exercise which I think you should do is just squats, but specifically single-legged squats. If you can already do just with both legs, if you can get, which I imagine a lot of you can do, over 30, maybe 50 reps. I can definitely get over 50 reps. It's just too light, basically doing double-legged squats just without any weight attached to you. So the obvious way, if you think about it, to make a squat harder is just to do it with one leg. This should be not too hard for most of you out there, and you can just do this until you go to failure or until you just feel it very nicely in your legs and really just burn those legs out. I wouldn't do too many sets of this. I think I only did 1 set per each leg for this exercise because it's highly fatiguing, and especially if you're going on holiday somewhere hot, you might, get quite hot. Okay, so the final exercise which I think you should do is we're back on the upper body again, and we're doing close grip push-ups, decline again. This is going to target your triceps, and whilst it is still a compound, this doesn't really matter because if you train these close grip push-ups in the way that I tell you to train this, in the way that I'm about to tell you, you will feel your triceps very nicely. So the way that I think you should train this is by supersetting your normal decline push-ups with your close grip push-ups. So let's say I do a set of 20 reps on my decline push-up. I'll then wait about 10 seconds and then just superset into close grip push-ups and then maybe get 12 reps or something, and that's a really good set for stimulating growth. Thanks for watching, keep training calisthenics, and I'll see you in the next video.